Brought to you by Baby Lock, for the love of sewing. Sulky Threads. Express yourself with Sulky and create with confidence. Our exclusive fabric partners. Be sure to look for their newest lines of fabric.
Hi, I'm June Dudley from Quiltmaker Magazine, and this is Quiltmaker's Block Network. Today I'm going to show you how to make Apple Tree, block number 660 that I designed for Quiltmaker's 100 Blocks Volume 7. This Apple Tree block has three-dimensional triangle square units, and I'm going to show you how to make those. To make this block, you'll need a red fabric for your apples, 2 greens for the leaves, a pale blue for the background, and a brown for the trunk. All the fabric requirements that you need to make this block are on the side of your screen. If you'd like to write these down, you can pause the video. So this is the apple tree unit that we're going to make. You'll see it's a triangle square, but it has this little insert that becomes the apple sitting in the leaves. To make the apple unit, you're going to use 2 green squares and 2 red triangles. You're going to fold the red triangles wrong sides together, so the right sides are on the outside edge. And you're going to place them on the diagonal of 1 green square. And I drew the diagonal in here just to make it easier to see. You want the cut edges to be along the diagonal along the outside edge. You're going to place them like this. And here I've got them pinned in place. You'll take your other green square that's already marked with your line for sewing your triangle squares, and you're going to place that on top of that. After sewing a 1/4 inch seams on both sides of the marked line, you're going to cut on the marked line, and you will open up your unit and take this now triangle and fold it down to make the square. And that's how you're going to make 20 apple units for the apple tree block. Next, you're going to use stitch and flip to make 2 units with the larger blue squares and the smaller brown squares. You're going to make 1 unit that has a larger brown square with 2 smaller blue squares. And you're going to use the 2 smallest brown and blue squares to make 2 triangle square units. To assemble the apple tree block, you're going to sew the apple units and the blue squares together into rows. At the end, you're going to sew the stitch and flip units into the trunk like this. And then you're going to sew the remaining units and patches together for the side and remaining patches for the bottom. And here's the finished apple tree block. Here I have an apple orchard quilt. I set 13 blocks on point and added a 5-inch border. This will give you a 61 by 61 inch finished quilt top. In this version, the apple units change with the seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. The complete pattern for seasons change can be found in Quilts from Quiltmaker's 100 Blocks, Spring 2014. Besides apple units, let me show you what else I did with these 3-dimensional triangle square units. You'll see here I used these teal striped batiks and purple batiks to make similar units. So these units are left over from a Roundrobin Exchange group that I participated in. Here's my friend Joni Rupert's final quilt. She made the center block and then passed it on to me. I made these peacock units now and passed the quilt to the next person. Over the course of several months, we each kept adding borders to the quilts until we got our own top back. My secret plan in this exchange was to use something from 100 blocks in each of the parts that I made. So Joni's quilt got these 3D units that look like peacock feathers or apple trees. It all depends on your fabric choice. And yes, I have more quilts to show you from this round robin, but you'll have to wait for another episode from me. The best way to stay in touch with Quiltmaker's Block Network is to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe now and we'll see you again. You'll find Apple Tree and 99 other terrific blocks in Quiltmaker's 100 Blocks Volume 7. Thanks for visiting today, and hope to see you again soon on Quiltmaker's Block Network. Today I'm going to show you how to make Apple Tree, a block that I designed for Quiltmaker's 100 Blocks. I got to do the block number first. It's right in front of me. Why can't I say it?